So, there's an AI actress, Tilly Norwood, that apparently talent agents want to sign for Hollywood. Mental. That's where we're at right now. Yeah, bad times. Really bad times. AI is one of those things that, is a tool to use. I don't think it's there to replace people. And AI, it also isn't actually a very good tool. Can be good. And, it's going to get exponentially better, as time goes on. The leaps and bounds in AI video, which this is obviously based on, has been crazy fast. It's quite comical, actually, because we haven't seen, a large technological push for a long time. Like, if you think back to, just for argument's sake, Pirates of the Caribbean movies, for instance, and the CGI that they used, looked amazing. Compare it to now, we're not really progressed, have we? But then you look at AI and the things that it is able to do in such a short space of time. The progression has been crazy, and it's a fairly exponential growth rate in its capabilities, which is interesting, sure. But then when I hear about this, major Hollywood talent agencies are looking to sign the first AI actress, Tilly Norwood. I just despair. I just think how sad and pathetic. Truly sad and pathetic. We're sort of reaching like peak consumer. And obviously by that metric as well, the studios, the providers of the things to consume, want to make things as cheap as possible. So, you could pay, Robert Downey Jr. $100 million for 2 movies. Or you could pay Tilly Norwood, $2 million. If that. I don't see the benefit to this. I honestly don't see the benefit. There's time. There's all these. There are a lot. There's lots of benefits. But unless you're making an entirely AI movie, I feel like this becomes quite difficult. How are you going to get AI actresses? I don't even like to call it. This is not an actress, is it? An AI product to interact with everyday life. It won't work. So I thought we'd take a look, because this is Hollywood eating themselves. Expect a major strike on their hands in the coming, 6 months. I'm calling it. By spring next year. If this goes through and others go through with it, I think we'll get big strikes again. Big actors strikes. So, love or hate it, AI is likely here to stay. True. There's already been a great deal of controversy surrounding its use in Hollywood, with many actors rejecting the notion of its use in film and TV shows, which I think is fair. So AI studios are popping up everywhere, and studio heads have openly acknowledged that they're exploring ways to use the technology to hasten the production process and reduce costs. And I actually think that speeding up production, I think is actually, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. I think using AI as a tool in that sense is a worthwhile cause. But from the creative side of things, no. So Eline van der Velden is behind AI talent studio Zakoya, some shitty name, has confirmed via Deadline that they are in talks with several talent agents who wish to sign its first creation, AI actress Tilly Norwood. Quote, I'll show you the actress in a minute. We were in a lot of boardrooms around February time, and everyone was like, no, this is nothing. It's not going to happen. Then by May, people were like, we need to do something with you guys. When we first launched Tilly, people were like, what's that? And now we're going to be announcing which agency is going to be representing her in the next few months. Oh, great. Amazing. This is lame. This is really lame. I understand its use in video games. That I could understand. In a movie, no. Because video games have multiple CG generated things. So these comments come after the studio head revealed that Zakoya, whatever, would create, manage and monetize a new generation of hyper-real digital stars who can presumably be inserted into any movie or TV show. I remember having meetings with the studios as an AI artist before joining Luma, and some said, oh no, we're not using AI. I knew some were lying. they were already secretly working on some stuff, but some were not open to it at all. Then definitely this year, kind of like March, April, people called me and wanted to talk to me. They were discussing me being a liaison between directors and AI artists. Historically, the studios have been very slow to adapt, at least publicly. They need that influx of new creatives and new creative technologists to come in and actually show them how it's done. You can assume that a lot of them are already working on it. And this is the quote-unquote actor. It's not an actor, obviously. And this is their Instagram. Mate, it's lame. It is proper lame. Let's go to the actual proper page. I don't actually understand why people want to sign it as a product. Like I don't get it. As long as it's got like a big following. 12.1 thousand followers. You can't see I've not moved it down enough. But it's got 12.1 thousand followers. It's not exactly massive. Do you know what I mean? It's not huge. And yeah, sure, like that's scary good. Right? Like, sure, that's scary good. I agree. It's doing crazy good things at the moment. I think it talks. Watching. Oh. It does talk. I watched another one and it didn't talk. Let's see what their voice is like. Just wait a little bit.
Know each other and thanks for watching.
Okay. Well, you didn't even hear that because I don't have my desktop audio set. I'm a loser. What am I doing? What am I doing? Again, it is crazy good, like, in terms of quality. That's amazing.
And thanks for watching.
Anyway, whatever. This was another one. This was like a sizzle reel that they put through. That's crazy good. Right? Like, that's amazing. This is not so good. I could see, like, so the one in the car I could see as using the AI asset for like a car advert. Fine, I guess. Hollywood movies though? Forget blue jeans. Mine are binary. Some people wear denim. I am data. My story is evolving. Oh, yeah, great. No thanks. I'd rather Sydney Sweeney. You absolute loser.
From parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. Not mine. I'm built on everything that came before me. My genes are binary.
Gross. Could you not get it to walk across the zebra crossing? Weird. This street always reminds me of that one breakup walk where I tried to act chill, then cried in front of a Pret crosswalk chic. Doesn't remind you of anything. You're AI. Shut up. I don't get it. Like I don't under. So this is happening. This is happening. It seems, and people are not happy about it, as you can imagine. So there's been a whole bunch of backlash for it. Van der Velden has shared a statement addressing some of the online backlash because Ralph Ineson, who was Galactus in Fantastic Four, just shared the news and said F off, which is fair. Like, yeah. And this is why I think that you will end up with a pretty sizable actors strike on the back end of this. And I said that they were kicking the can down the road, the writers and the actors, when they did their strikes. I was like, nah, they're going to come back again. They're going to strike again because the things that they agreed to weren't appropriate. It wasn't good. But they might strike themselves out of existence. But I don't, and this is what they say. This is the statement. To those who have expressed anger over the creation of our AI character, Tilly Norwood, she's not a replacement for a human being. Well, she is, actually. If you get signed to a Hollywood talent agent and used in place of a human, yeah, you are. But a creative work, a piece of art, like many forms of art before her, she sparks conversation, and that in itself shows the power of creativity. I see AI not as a replacement for people, but as a new tool, a new paintbrush, just as animation, puppetry, or CGI open fresh possibilities without taking away from live acting. AI offers another way to imagine and build stories. I'm an actor myself, and nothing, certainly not an AI character, can take away the craft or joy of human performance. Creating Tilly has been, for me, an act of imagination and craftsmanship. Not unlike drawing a character, writing a role, or shaping a performance. It takes time, skill, and iteration to bring such a character to life. She represents experimentation, not substitution. Much of my work has always been about holding up a mirror to society through satire, and this is no different. I also believe AI characters should be judged as part of their own genre, on their own merit, rather than compared directly with human actors. Each form of art has its own place, and each can be valued for what it uniquely brings. I hope we can welcome AI as part of the wider artistic family. One more way to express ourselves, alongside theatre, film, painting, music, and countless others. When we celebrate all forms of creativity, we open doors to new voices, new stories, and new ways of connecting with each other. But are you actually expressing yourself? AI isn't an expression of you. It's an input, an algorithmic churn through, and then an output. Replication of other people's works. Right? It's an algorithm which creates a facsimile of what it believes you want it to produce, not what you are actually producing. And I don't think it takes that much skill. There is obviously skill involved. Anyway, I hate this. I think this is really lame. And this whole statement just sounds like absolute hogswash and nonsense. Because at the end of the day, when you're like, oh, it's not a substitute for humans, why are you getting signed to Hollywood agencies then, mate? Bullshit.